are you, Natalie?
Yeah, I'm doing really great.
Really?
Thank you for invitation.
Good to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, wow, interesting. This went very quick. There is something about my friend Caxton that beside family matters. Every time he calls, I'm like, "What do you got?"
What do you got now?
Yeah. So he's a friend that we have in common,
Yes.
and he's in the midst of this. So yeah, nice to meet you. And this is actually my first international podcast. I've never had
Wow.
anyone, outside Sweden coming on here.
I'm very glad I'm the first. First
Yeah,
is the first.
yeah, and also filmer.
It's as well first for me, so.
Yeah, okay. So, how do you
Yeah.
feel?
You're great.
Really?
Yeah.
And have you been engaging in anything public before, like
Um,
talking?
Not really. No,
No?
not really. No,
Wow.
like in school presentation and stuff, but it's not
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you do good.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Okay, so let's begin here with this is Voices Unleashed, and Voices Unleashed is more about a conversation with friends, creatives, culture, you know, and entrepreneurship. Just want to know who are you and what do you do. So. To begin with, who are you and what do you do? Like,
Well,
why are you here in
so
Sweden?
so now I'm Sweden because I'm working here,
Yeah.
but at the same time it's kind of interesting story because I do have my boyfriend here. So he's not Swedish. He's from Bosnia, but they moved here because of the war. So they live here. So that's why I'm kind of here. Firstly, I came here to vacation kind of with him, to visit his family, to be here. And then I got the offer to work kind of in a niche shopping, which is like 40 minutes from Natalia. So it was kind of like accident. But at the same time, it was like really nice.
Yeah.
So I got an offer to work as a strength and conditioning coach slash physio with the women hockey players.
Okay. And they are here. They are not from niche shop in the hockey.
No, the hockey players are not from niche shopping. It's like girls from like around 20 countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like for all the girls.
Yeah. But before we go to your boyfriend, even, but
Yeah.
how did they come in contact with you because you were here for vacation?
Yeah, well, so it's a little bit complicated,
Okay.
but like in that project,
Yeah.
so this camp they're already doing it for like I don't even know like 8 years
Okay.
here in Sweden, and there's like one manager, one coach from Slovakia, actually from the same city where I live, and they were trying to find a new coach because the one he was working before he couldn't come for some reason. I have no idea, so they were trying to get a new one.
Yeah.
And like the guy Tomáš, the coach from Košice, he was asking another coach in Košice, strength and conditioning coach, but that coach couldn't come as well because he was
Okay.
running another camp at the same time. But he recommended me, and then Tomáš asked me, and then it was like one day, and they already called
Yeah,
me
yeah.
this day. It was like very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like
It was
from
like
wanting to-
yeah.
And you were
connected
here
to-
for vacation, and then
yeah.
you got that call.
So, well, I was gonna go back 4th of July, but then I got an invitation here.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make any sense for me to go like back to Košice and then come back here, you know. It would be like 5 days.
Yeah.
So I just stayed those 5 days extra and then I just moved to shopping.
Wow. That's like what do you call everything in right momentum.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
everything is happening like, oh, I'm here to visit my boyfriend, and
Well,
in between
I think everything happens for a reason. No,
sure.
So
And now here you are. Like,
yeah, I'm
we're
here.
having a podcast.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting though. Okay, so but normally, like, what do you do? What do you work with? What is your
Well,
like,
so normally, like mostly, I'm strength and conditioning coach.
yeah.
So I do have my own gym. Usually, I do have like a practices 1-on-1 or
Okay.
2 clients, but I prefer 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And sometimes, so I was playing basketball. So at the same time, I was like a strength and conditioning coach for basketball teams, for women's and as well for U15s, so younger girls. Yeah.
Wow.
So sometimes I'm like going out, sometimes I'm in my gym.
Okay.
Well, during the summer there are a lot of camps. Yeah, so
I mean, is that a big gym or
no,
is
no,
it-
no.
oh,
It's like a private gym.
Ah,
It's not
okay.
like commercial.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
more like a private gym.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So it's like people just like
people come for personal training,
oh, okay,
basically.
okay.
Yeah.
Is there any specific people like athletes or just like
No, it's like in general. I
okay.
do have kind of a little bit of everything.
Wow, interesting. We will even talk more about that. Before that, first of all, you are from Slovakia,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we didn't mention that.
Yeah, I'm from Slovakia. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
from Slovakia, and very interesting. I don't think much people knows about that country. I
No.
mean, I know Slovakia, but I've heard the name, but I have no idea. And even doing this, I have not done any research because I would like to hear from you. Like, how was it you growing up in Slovakia as a child versus today?
Oh,
You know.
well, it was different. Like I think I was lucky
Hmm.
because everything was just so much better. Like we
Wow.
did, of course, we did have internet and stuff, but like phones. When it comes to phones, I didn't really have like a smartphone. We just
Hmm.
had like the one calculator.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that.
so here you go. Like, so we were playing outside. We were spending a lot of time like in the nature,
Yeah.
trying to like create something. So it wasn't like I don't know. Today, I don't know. It's everything is just about like phones and stuff.
Mm.
It's really hard to like make people move.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I was enjoying a lot. We have a cottage in like a forest, and I was spending a lot of time there.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's interesting. And
yeah, it was very nice.
you even said like you had your own gym, and I would like to even understand more of it. But before that, what is your family like? Also into like entrepreneurship
No,
or when you
actually,
were growing up?
actually not at all. So like my parents are doing something fully else. It's
Uh-huh.
just like me and my family, interested in like, or no, like they were doing sports, but it wasn't like that professional.
Yeah.
So my dad was playing football for like maybe more than 20 years,
Okay.
but it wasn't like anything. So he's kind of a businessman, let's
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
my mom did study economics as well.
Mm.
My sister same. So it's like only me
Yeah, I hear you.
who are chosen that
Mm.
way. But I think it's because I played basketball,
Mm.
for pretty much all my life since I
Yeah.
was 6.
Wow.
So yeah, I would just keep playing basketball, and then
Did
at
you
one moment,
did
yeah,
you had
sorry.
any what do you call any dream to become like pro or was
Yeah,
just
yeah, I did have,
okay?
but then by the time I start to realize that like it's not really easy in Slovakia to
Yeah.
like earn money and to like
Okay.
live. Okay, so if you want to be the professional player,
Mhm.
you gotta leave the country. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just have decided to like after my grammar school, I've decided to go to college,
Yeah.
university,
Yes.
and then I was like, well, you never know what can kind of happen in life.
Mm.
So I don't want to say like to have a backdoor, but at the same time, it is kind of backdoor,
Yeah.
So like you always need some plan behind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like not rely on a basketball, just on a
Mm.
basketball because of health. So if I would get injured or something,
Yeah.
then what I would do.
Yeah. I hear you.
So it's like a lot of players ended
Yeah.
up with like that, and
Yeah.
did like they're nothing to do
But
because
even that decision to kind of like quit dreaming
yeah,
to become that
yeah.
was
Well,
that I mean influenced by your parent? How was your parents like
no,
attitude?
actually, no, it wasn't. No, I was just playing basketball. And then I remember we had like a morning practices.
Yeah.
So when I was like, I don't know, like 16 or 15, we got a new coach, strength and conditioning coach for morning practice. It was always skills. But then once they changed and they hired like a new strength and conditioning coach, it was not that popular before. We never had like gym. So it just changed all of a sudden. And we started to have practices with him, with the strength coach for the first time. And somehow it like caught me like crazy. Yeah. I don't know. It was just so interesting. It
Yeah.
was something else finally.
Mm.
And I found myself in it. And
Wow.
then
Wow.
I just started to like do weights extra at
Mm.
his place. And somehow I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, you growing up, at school, how was it? Like a lot of friends. How was your?
Well, when it comes to friends, yeah, I did have few friends, but it was mostly from like basketball team
Mm-hmm.
because you know how it is. It's just
Yeah.
like you're mostly practicing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't really have time to like spend much time in school, to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
I did have like an individual plan.
Yeah.
I was not I was just like in a grammar school, not like sports school, you
Mm.
know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
normal
Yeah. Yeah.
school, yeah, with extra English classes. So it wasn't like it was
Mm.
pretty hard. It
Mm.
was pretty hard.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure it out. I didn't have much time to
Yeah.
to be in
I hear
to
you.
be in the school.
Yeah.
It was mostly practices and
Yeah.
stuff, and then like games, nonstop
Yeah.
something. So I didn't really have like good relationship with the students, with like my
Mm. Yeah.
classmates.
Isn't that, I mean, even like isn't that kind of normal for athletes at the young age, like not to be, they don't like to be at school. You know,
Yeah.
I personally, I was born in Ghana.
Mm.
I usually say I'm multicultural. Like I was born in Ghana. I grew up in Spain, and I've lived
Oh,
here.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. So I have
Nice.
lived here for almost 11 years
Okay.
in Sweden, and so I'm like divided, like a decade here, a decade here, a decade here. So
But it's kind of nice though.
yeah, that's very
It's very
nice.
nice.
It's kind of a one of my superpower as well,
Mm.
because it's enabled me to talk to whosoever, understand different cultures, different people with a
Yeah.
different background. So that's amazing. But coming back to the athlete thing, me growing up was like also a lot of football,
Yeah.
like football. So I remember I was good at school, but I didn't like to be there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's same for me. Yeah, it's same for me. Of
Yeah.
course.
So it was
Who wants to
like,
spend time like
yeah,
reading books and
exactly.
stuff?
Yeah.
No.
But I was good. And also with the friends, wanting to do something else. Like my friends, like into music and into football. So we were often like either outside dancing, making music, or
That's very
playing
nice.
football. So the school was kind of secondary,
Yeah,
you
same
know.
for me.
But so that was tough, right? Because your parents would be like, no, the school
Yeah, the
first and
school is
this.
first. Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
this. So it was very interesting also growing up and this. And I mean, life goes on. I had also a dream to become a professional footballer. I played in a good level before. Now I just play for fun. But I also had that dream, and I have to come to the point where I have to make a decision.
Decision.
You
Yeah.
know, am I going to go for this,
Yeah.
or am I going to? I actually had what do you call, a thought that came to me, and that I had to question myself. What can I do? Beside football,
Yeah.
because football was like shadowing everything else. I thought the only thing I could do is just play football, and
Yeah, I
nothing
mean
else.
that's how it is, especially in like grammar school. It's
Yeah,
like nothing else. It's just
yeah,
like, yeah, I'm gonna be basketball player.
yeah.
I can't do anything else. That's the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
for you, in that moment of you realizing, like, okay, basketball is not going to be something that I want to go, and this, what did you thought immediately that you could do instead?
well, I knew that it has to be something with sports.
Mm-hmm.
That's what like I was sure.
Yeah.
I was so sure. So I just applied actually just for one school, university, for like two programs. One was training conditioning coach, and then the other program was nutrition. But
Mm-hmm.
like I really want to go to training conditioning coach.
Mm.
It was like a new program as well. But I was like, okay, if something, I'll go nutrition.
Yeah.
So it's as well something with sports. But that's what I knew. Well, I didn't know like what what exactly I'm gonna do,
Mm.
but I knew it's gonna be something with
Wow,
sports.
that's interesting. And now you are like, as you said, like personal trainer or
Yeah.
conditioner trainer. And also, what I find interesting is like you are a trainer for your boyfriend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
by the way, just to give a bit representation of your boyfriend, who is he and what does he do?
So he's a basketball player.
Yeah.
Now he plays in America for third year. He plays for New Mexico College.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, usually when it's like off season, I'm trying to like I help him with a strength and conditioning
Okay.
coach. Sometimes I send him like plan over there to
Yeah.
do stuff,
Mm.
whatever. So he had a back injury, which was like really serious.
Yeah.
So when you have something like that, you gotta do your exercises for the rest of the life if you
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah.
like.
Eh,
Um,
yeah. And did you plan that? I mean, exercise for him, or
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
How did you guys even come? Get.
Yeah, everybody's asking like, because it's
Yeah.
so like yeah, it's crazy. So basically, long story short, we met in Košice actually in my
Okay.
city. He came to visit one coach
Mm-hmm.
because it was the coach who was working before in so he was playing for GBA before. It's Get Better Academy in Czech Republic. So he
Mm-hmm.
was playing there and he had like a coach over there.
Okay.
But that coach on the next season moved actually to Košice. He
Mm-hmm.
was from Košice, but he was working there in Czech for I don't know for a few years. Then he came back to Rim Basket Košice to work as a head coach in academy.
Mm-hmm.
And we had like together team. I was training conditioning coach. He was
Yeah.
head coach. And Victor got injured. He already was playing in Germany. He
Yeah.
got injured, and then he came. It was like during the winter. He came to visit that coach,
Okay.
and then somehow we met. Yeah. So he was
Mm-hmm.
injured. He was gonna practice in
Yeah.
Košice, so basketball, but like he couldn't because of the back.
Uh,
So most of the practices was with me.
yeah. So how was that? I'm curious about how was that dynamic of you guys like suddenly like okay, we are
Well,
together like
so for me, it was. I was I think it was same for him. Like we were not really thinking about that, you know. It
yeah,
was like a relationship coach and player, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I was not thinking about it at all.
yeah.
Like it was just like we were having practices and then like by the end of the week, we just I don't know, somehow started to talk more
Yeah.
and more and yeah, we just realized that it was like everything was so natural.
Yeah.
So like from the beginning, I knew that it's something like special,
Mm,
you know.
yeah.
So yeah, we
Wow,
just
interesting. And now that
yeah,
we are on it, because you guys are doing what you call long distance
yeah.
relationship. Okay, I would like to even explore more. I have never had that, so I'm very curious about how does long distance relationship works actually. Like,
Well, so
for you guys, I mean, how did it work, and how do you manage to keep the love and the trust and whatever that is in between.
yeah, well, it's very hard,
Really?
but like first of all, I would say that like when he was injured, he stayed in Košice because he was doing his rehab.
Mm.
So we were living together for like 1 year, let's say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we kind of knew that like it's worth it,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow.
So it's different. I think it's a lot different when you gotta live with a person first and then do long distance relationship,
Um,
or when you just like from immediately you go to long distance relationship.
okay.
You know, that's
Okay.
like two different things.
Mm.
So we were living together, and then he went to a college.
Mm.
So that's when we kind of like went to long distance. It was oh, I remember like the first time
Uh,
at the airport he
yes.
was leaving. It was like my heart was broken like into two pieces. Like
Mm.
somebody is just like
Wow.
cutting my, heart.
Mm.
It was very hard, but like deep down I knew it's like worth it and like
Yeah.
I'm just willing to do it, you
Yeah.
know?
And what I mean, what do you do? Is there anything like a way of thinking, a mindset, a way? What do you do to
Yeah.
keep on really like
Yeah. I mean it's a lot of sacrifice, of
Yeah.
course. And as well like you gotta understand each other.
Yeah.
So like it's just about choosing the person at
Mm.
some point. So
Mm.
you gotta choose the person over and over.
Wow.
And like yeah. And of course the mindset has to be like the same where like we're working now apart on something, but we're doing it for us, for
Yeah.
our future.
Sure. Yeah.
So whatever what is happening right now, we're doing for us.
Wow, wow. That's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting as you said, like maybe it's different from doing long distance relationship from the beginning.
Yeah. I think
From
it is different.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, what is the difference? What could be like?
Well, like when you live with a person,
Yeah.
you gotta realize like a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm.
So you gotta know the person,
Ah.
habits, and everything. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you don't know that stuff.
Yeah. Now I
You know what
get
I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you live together first,
Yeah.
and now you know
Now you
everything.
know. Yeah.
Therefore, you can
Exactly.
choose and you can trust.
Yes.
But the other way around is like you don't. You're living separately. You don't know each other, and then
Yeah.
you do a long
Distance relationship, and
for a
then you come
year. You
back.
come
You
back
move, and
to
they're like,
like,
we
oh,
don't even
good.
know each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's
No, but
interesting
yeah.
though.
No, we were just so sure
Yeah.
from the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like what you say about like you have to choose the person over
Over
and
and over.
over,
Yeah.
and also you know that you are working, on each other's stuff, but you are working
Exactly,
for
for
your
our
future.
future.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter who is gonna succeed. I
yeah,
believe we're both gonna succeed.
yeah,
But it's always gonna be success for both of us.
yeah. Wow, amazing. And if we will come even into you run your own gym. How old
Yeah.
are you, by the way?
Sorry?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
26, and you have your own gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Kind of
interesting.
crazy as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how did that come? Do you consider yourself like as an entrepreneur, or what happened?
So, honestly, when I started to do like extra weights at a different gym, I didn't have my own
Yeah.
yet, of course. I was still playing basketball. But I was like, this is my dream. Like, I want to have my own gym.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I felt like it's my second home.
Mm.
So I was always thinking about it somehow, and then just like one day when I finished my studies, I came back home. I was working again with different. I was working with skiers
Yeah.
in different gym. But then after some time, after like year or something, we have a building. My dad owns like let's say not hotel, but how would you say it's like accommodation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and there was like a one room downstairs, which was like not nobody was using that anymore.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like abandoned place.
Yeah.
Before it was like a kitchen, but nobody was using that anymore. And I don't know, we just got an idea that like let's change
Yeah.
this into the gym, into
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah. And the beginning was more like for yourself to train,
Yeah.
I guess. And
Well,
or
yeah,
or were you
not
thinking
really.
already
No,
like
yeah,
into
I was
like to
thinking.
create a business or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, I
Okay.
was already thinking to create a business.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
your father was like, yeah, sure.
So yeah. Without my father,
Yeah.
thanks to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, without him, I would not be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, it's like impossible. And, like, but he really helped me with that, of course. And then it was like a really good experience because I was kind of doing everything by myself. So however I wanted, like I was like choosing stuff. It was really nice working with like many people. So like do it for myself.
Yeah.
So you know what it takes. You
Yeah,
know,
sure,
it's not
sure.
like somebody's gonna do it for you,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it's done. But I was going through myself. I was going myself through it,
Yeah, sure.
and then
Yeah.
it like really helped me.
Yeah.
Like
What was the biggest challenge for you, during that period of you starting your own business, like as a gym?
well, so it's two things. It's like I'm a strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah,
I'm not a businessman.
sure.
But running your own gym is businessman as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't realize at the beginning. I realized that after some time, after like year or something, and I was like, all right, it's not just about because okay, I know about strength and conditioning coach,
Yeah.
but I don't know about business much.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But it is business.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not just about having practices.
Yeah. Mm.
So yeah, so I started to struggle a little bit, you know. I was talking a lot to my parents, to my father about it, like to my boyfriend as well. Everybody was trying to help me. But then I don't know. It's just getting better and better though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
You're just learning with the time.
yeah.
I believe.
Sure. I mean, I don't know much about Slovakia, but if you like, you have an idea of starting a business, like, is there a long process, or like it's just like you just have to start and then?
Basically my dad, so the company, it was already set, so everything was or so this is like the easier part for me, that like kind of everything was already set for me. So I
Yeah.
didn't have to do much about that part.
Mm.
So this really helped me. But
Wow,
I
wow.
think it's not easy. It's not
Mm.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are coming like, as you said earlier, like people are coming for like personal
Yeah.
training and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's open for them to drop in as well, like,
Um,
or
yeah, I'm not really fan of that because like it's a private gym, my own
yeah.
stuff, and I,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
want to kind of keep it
Yeah.
for like small group.
Yeah.
But sometimes, yeah, if it's
Yeah.
like if I know
Mm.
somebody or if it's real like friend,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I let them get in.
Yeah. You mentioned like it was you mentioned a bit of the challenge and also what's fun doing the thing. Is there anything that you have learned, about business or you starting a business, during this period? How long have you been running it anyway?
It's like I would say almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years. Is there
Yeah.
anything like specific that you have learned in the process that you will even like to share, or for people
Yeah.
that maybe they might
Mm.
want to, start their own and stuff?
So the one thing I learned is like you can't make everybody happy or
Mm,
satisfied.
right.
So at the end of the day, because this is what I'm struggling with as well, that like I'm trying to do best for everybody,
Mm,
but it's just not gonna work.
yeah.
Like somebody is gonna suffer at the end of the day.
Mm. And how did you come to that conclusion that you can't make, like, what happened? What is the story behind it?
I
Is
don't
there
know. It's
any
just like experience, I would say.
experience? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
working with the people is like, I think that's one of the hardest thing.
mm,
Everybody is different.
yeah.
So like, one is gonna be yeah, that's amazing, and the
Yeah.
other person is gonna tell you no, it's like it's very
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, I agree with you.
So
Like, yeah, you can't make everyone happy.
yes,
I mean, and it's the same goes to me. Like, I know a lot of people. I have a lot of people, like acquaintances, people around me, and sometimes I think you need to take a step back.
yes,
For them to first appreciate
yeah,
what you're doing.
exactly, yeah,
Because otherwise you are so available to them, and they think you were always there. You
yeah,
will,
and people can used to it like very quickly.
yeah, yeah,
This is well like my like not problem, but like I really want to help as much as I can.
mm, yeah,
And sometimes it just like turns towards you.
yeah. That's it. But the same goes to me. Like, I'm like, I was discussing this with my wife last night when we did the
Yeah.
setup. Like, we were making like me and her, who is the most generous.
Okay.
Yeah. And she, of course, she and we're all like, what is generous, by the way?
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
come in there, yeah, okay,
It's just well like
yeah.
it's different for everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
It doesn't
sure.
have to say for what is generous for you, it doesn't have to be for the other person.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's like we're so different.
Mm,
So
yeah,
that's always the same thing. You can just make
yeah.
satisfy everybody.
Okay, and let me ask this: between you and your boyfriend, who is generous?
um, it's hard to say. I think we're both generous in some way,
Mm.
but overall, I think it's me.
It's you,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I think it's
My
me.
wife admit though was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, as we were saying, like I love to help. I think that's.
Yeah.
Have you read or know about the book Five Languages of Love?
I have heard about it, but
Yeah.
I have never read it.
Oh, exactly. And I think my is service. I
Okay.
like to serve people. I like to
Mhm.
help people.
Yeah.
I feel kind of glad to have been contribute to someone's success,
Yeah.
and that have been my even main drive of why I do even the podcast and stuff is
Yeah.
seeing people listen to people's story, but also seeing them succeed in whatever that they are, what do you call, doing in their
Yeah.
life and stuff. So service is my language. But do you know all the five? Like, you have heard about the book,
I
but do
have
you know?
heard about that,
Yeah,
but you can
yeah. You have
mention it.
what do you call, compliment?
Mhm.
Words of affirmation, and you have service, and you have what more else you have? What do you call, gifts?
Yeah.
Yeah, and boo 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 boo. How many have I said?
You said like four, right?
Yeah, it's five.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so I
fine.
have two to go.
Oh, you said three. I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said four.
No, there is also
Sir?
what do you call
No, sorry.
compliments. What do you call
Yeah, I'm not sure.
gifts, service, physical.
Oh yeah,
You know,
physical. Yeah,
touch.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Physical
physical.
touch.
Yeah,
Physical. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and yeah, there is other more in this. Which one do you think kind of are
I don't
you?
know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I can pick one.
Really? Do you
Yeah,
have kind of
maybe like mix
mix?
few of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What about your boyfriend?
I think mix as well.
Mix? Like
Yeah.
I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know if you can. You can have all the five. Of course, we might have
Yeah, a
all the
little bit
five, but maybe there is one or two that are like more like
physical.
physical. Yeah,
Mm,
for you or for your
for
boyfriend?
him.
For him, yeah. And physical does not have to even be like physical intimacy. It's just could be a person that for me like I like to hug people,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
example. So I guess that's also part of my love language to
yeah,
show like, hey, I care about you.
yeah, yeah.
Welcome. When I give a hug or something, it's
Mhm.
makes the person feel like, okay, it's not a stranger, kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So interested. I don't know why I was talking about the generous. I think.
Body
Yeah,
generous.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I don't know
that's where
what.
we start.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where I was even sharing about the generous thing.
No,
No,
generous.
but I
Yeah, who is
mean,
more
yeah,
generous?
it was something fun that we were also talking about. Was like, I was like, you know, like you said before, you don't know which one exactly is yours, but how can he, you know, make you feel like good, or make you feel like satisfied, how do you know that you are loved by him?
Well, it's just everything what he does. He's so caring,
Yeah.
you
Mm.
know. So sometimes, so even we're miles apart, he's always trying to make me feel comfortable, to make me feel safe. Like it's hard. Of course, it's hard. Of course, he's worried many times because you can't really do anything about it. You can't really help immediately or something. But somehow he's always making sure that I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you more like, do you care about what people say? Like, for example, whatever that he says to you, does it affect you? Like compliments or
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
because there
Yeah.
are people like they are not moved by compliment. Like
Oh,
especially
yeah.
females sometimes like you will say something and it's not their love language maybe, but if you will help that person with something physically, they'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, I feel like you really care about me,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But interesting. So I don't know much about your country. As I said, I will if I would go to Slovakia, where you're from. What are the three things that I will immediately notice?
Will you
Among the
notice?
people. Yeah,
Oh. When it comes to culture
yeah,
or
culture. Yeah.
uh you would notice depends actually really depends where would you go because it's not like if you would go to like a bigger city
Yeah.
it's already getting really better. But if you would go to some village or whatever, it's just like some people are still running like the old style life, you know?
And what is that? Does that thing look like? Like,
So like grandparents having like a house, all animals,
okay,
they're growing stuff like big garden, you know,
like
everything like homemade.
farmers.
Yeah, exactly. So you're still gonna find that, but like in the bigger cities, it's just like already getting a lot better, you know. So
I mean, better
you
in
would
what
find
sense? Like,
both,
yeah,
honestly. Yeah.
in a better in I mean in like new infrastructures, like
Yeah,
buildings
infrastructures,
and.
buildings. Yeah, it's
Okay,
getting
yeah,
better. It's not anything crazy.
yeah,
So it's still country, kind of like we're a little bit behind,
yeah. Okay,
but
yeah,
getting
because of
better.
wars or stuff, or what is that?
No, because yeah, because of politics,
Okay,
because
okay,
of problems, money and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
oh. And
it's not really the best system what we
okay,
have.
yeah,
So yeah,
I hear you. I
yeah,
mean,
it's mostly politics.
yeah, I think all those countries around there, it's kind of this similar, you know.
And then like we just need help from other countries. We're so small.
Uh,
like can exist by ourselves, you
Yeah.
know.
Do you know how many are you in population? Like
So Slovakia is like around 5 millions.
5 million?
Yeah,
Oh,
five
okay.
point
Yeah,
four. I would
that's
say.
small.
Yeah, it's
Comparing to
yeah.
Sweden
No,
and
it's really small
yeah,
country. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. So like we just need help from other
yeah,
countries.
yeah. I hear you.
Like we can
Interesting.
fight, but by the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's just impossible.
Mm. But
Yeah.
what is the favorite meal? I mean the traditional, food or
Traditional food.
yeah.
We have, I think, a really good cuisine though.
Mm.
So traditional food is like it's halushki
Okay.
as brinzo,
Mm-hmm.
which is like kind of like dumplings with specific cheese.
Okay.
I couldn't really find it anywhere else in the world.
Oh,
It's like very specific for our country. Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah.
And
And
yeah.
you have like how do you say like the slanina, bože, Jesus Christ, bacon.
Bacon. Oh,
Yeah, like fried bacon on the
yeah.
top.
Okay.
It's amazing
Yeah. Is there
actually.
any specific time that you guys eat it
Yeah,
or?
it's lunch.
Okay.
Probably lunchtime.
Lunch.
Yeah,
Okay. But it's
lunchtime.
not like on Christmas we eat this.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we do have, of course, we do have, but it's
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
We
Is there?
halushki brains are just like a specific, like I would say, like our traditional dish.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not eating it on Christmas. On Christmas, we're eating yeah specific like a sour cabbage soup. I
Okay.
love that one.
Wow.
Amazing. So there's like a cabbage, sausages and
Yeah.
stuff inside. Amazing. And then we have fish
Mm.
with a specific potato salad. You do
Mm.
have in Sweden potato salad.
Yeah. Yeah. We have. Yeah.
It's a little bit different
Mm.
though, but something similar.
Yeah. It's
So,
cold. We buy
but
from. I
yeah,
mean, we buy from ICA or like a
yeah,
shopping
yeah,
mall.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Here.
yeah.
But and is there how do people even celebrate Christmas? Like big gathering of family or
Yeah, usually it's a family thing.
yeah.
So usually it's like with grandparents, you
Mm.
know, so like bigger groups. Very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. What are the people like young people today? What are the things that their works that they are doing? Are they like venturing into entrepreneurship or more like sports driven people or like most of the young people today?
Well, most of the young people, I think this is like getting really worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not really like hardworking, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
They're more like they want to earn money by
Mm-hmm.
doing nothing
Yeah.
basically. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like not doing nothing but like influencing
Yeah.
social networks.
Mm.
I don't even know, you know. They're kind of they're getting more and more lazy.
Mm. Wow,
Yeah.
interesting to know about your what do you
Yeah.
call a bit about your culture and
No,
how.
but of course you have millions of people, you know.
Yeah, sure,
Everybody's
sure.
different, so we
Yeah,
do
yeah,
have
sure.
sportmen.
Yeah, yeah.
We do have, but yeah, in general, the young people is just getting worse and
Yeah.
worse.
Who is the most famous person in your country? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
is that a musician or
I don't
who's
know
it?
actually who's. Yeah, I don't even know
Really?
who I pick. Oh, think about that. No, nothing is really.
Maybe the what do you call the prime minister? I don't know. Who? I mean,
Robert Fico, yeah, he's very famous.
oh, okay.
Let's
Famous.
not mention that person.
No. Okay.
No,
Oh,
no
okay.
politics, of course,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know.
But is there any musician or like any someone historic figure that has done something,
Well, definitely, yeah. I'm not really into
history and
music,
stuff?
yeah, history stuff,
Oh, okay.
but definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah. Like we do have a really historical city center,
Mm.
so we do have like a all theater and cathedral. So yeah, we have like um, a lot of how to say popular persons,
Yeah.
but I'm not really like
Yeah,
crazy
you are
into
not
it, like
interested. Yeah,
yeah.
you are more zoom into
Yeah,
your own
it's like
stuff
different.
yeah.
It's a little bit
So
further from me.
let's talk more about like a training. You as a
Yeah.
personal trainer and stuff. Uh, what are the habits that a normal person just like me and the people watching or listening can develop? To create a what do you call good what do you call training routine or habits? I don't know. What are the things
Well,
that?
so first of all, you just need to you should figure it out by yourself,
Mm.
but you gotta be like you gotta be ready for your change.
Mm.
So if you really want to work, you gotta be mentally and physically ready for that.
Yeah.
Because so
Mm.
I do have a lot of experience when like people are coming and they want me to help them, and I'm trying to help,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's just up to you.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out by yourself.
Mm.
So I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
I'll do as much as I can, but
Yeah.
if you want, follow things
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
then I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
I can't do the work for you,
Yeah.
though.
There is
You
a
know?
saying that goes like, when the student is ready, the teachers will appear.
Mm.
You know, the teachers will show up, and so as
Yes,
you said, like,
it happened to me. You
yeah.
know how many clients I had that, like they came for 2 practices and then they just disappeared,
Mm.
and I'm like,
Exactly. Yeah.
wow, good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
not gonna work like that.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
I guess, as you said, you have to put into the work, and when you are ready to work, you will be ready mentally and
physically,
physically
yes,
to make that change.
yeah,
And unfortunately, sometimes it's like we could easily make those changes, but unfortunately, we kind of wait till something happen. And I
yeah,
guess when something happen, we get that kick, or we become more like ready, right? Like
yeah,
now mentally, now I must do. You
yeah,
know, like someone said, like change will always come. Change will always is constantly happening to you. Either you proactively change stuff, or change happen to you, or change will change you,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So either you proactively, like, as okay,
You just gotta stay consistent, though.
exactly.
You know, sometimes people expect changes in like 2 weeks.
Mm,
Well,
mm,
no,
yeah,
that's not how it works.
yeah.
It has to become habit.
Mm,
You
uh,
just gotta do it over
mm,
and over. Because, like, for us, I think it's kind of like you're not even thinking about that,
mm,
like,
mm,
oh, I have to go to practice. No, it's just like you wake up,
mm.
you go to practice, and it's like automatic for you. You know
Yeah,
what I
sure.
mean? You're
Yeah.
not thinking, like, oof. But,
Mm,
like, for other people, it's not, I think, that easy. Because,
mm,
like, I understand somebody's like working as in the office for like 8 hours,
mm.
and then they come home exhausted, they have
Yeah,
kids, family, and then make some time to go to do
yeah,
workout.
yeah,
Well, I believe it's hard,
yeah, sure. I
but
mean,
you just gotta like figure it out.
yeah,
If you want, you will do it.
yeah.
You always can find time,
Mm,
you
yeah,
know?
that's what I say to
Yeah.
some family people. That, I mean, yeah, of course you have kids, and you
Yeah.
know, or this. I know I have kids too, and this, but
Right?
it's all about priorities.
Exactly.
What is the most important thing for
Yes.
you? You know,
No,
because at the end
definitely.
of the day, you're not just training for people. You're
Yes.
training for yourself.
Self.
You know, you have to take care of yourself, so you can be
Exactly.
strength. You can be strong for your kids, or do whatever that you are
Yeah.
doing.
You're
So I get,
taking benefits
yeah,
from the
sure.
work you're doing.
What kind of, if someone who want to, start training, but they don't have the habits, and they would like to start from somewhere. They don't want to go to gym because maybe they are so. What kind of what can they do? Like a simple trade,
Well, at least start with a walk. Go
Mm,
for a walk.
yeah.
Go outside. Like people don't really realizing about like activities behind the practice. It's not just about going. I'm always saying that like that's not enough to
Yeah.
go to gym for like 1 hour.
Mm,
You gotta do something else,
yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. So like just start with a simple stuff
Mm,
around.
yeah.
It can be like cleaning the house.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
basic
Yeah.
stuff.
I heard
You just gotta
it's a
you just
big
gotta do
idea.
something.
Yeah.
Start somewhere and then slowly
Yeah.
increase.
Yeah. But I think the work thing, it's
Walking is
yeah, it's really
amazing.
good. Yeah. And
Amazing.
for me, I remember I don't do that often today, nowadays, but I usually used to go for a walk like an hour every
Yeah.
day, and that
Getting your
what.
steps.
Yeah, exactly, and also it's like mentally,
Yeah, of course.
and it
That's
helps
what I'm saying.
me.
It's benefit. You're benefiting from
Yeah,
that.
crazy.
It's
Like,
helping you.
I remember, like, every time that I'm walking, like, I'm having these ideas and these
Yes.
thoughts and this stuff. As soon as I come home, like, it
Yeah.
shut out.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
like,
happening to me as well.
yeah. So I'm like, I want to be outside. Just, sometimes
Yeah.
I put some. I put headphones.
Podcast.
No, I don't
Huh?
put even anything. I
No?
just have my headphones.
Okay.
But for people to think you listen to something, but I'm
Yeah.
just into my thing,
Yeah.
just thinking and pondering and wondering, and I'm just so main focused, just
Yeah.
going nowhere. But
But
yeah,
like,
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I love it. I don't do that often today, but I think that every time I get a chance to do that,
You do
it's
that.
helped me to process my, my thinking
Yeah,
and
definitely.
get my ideas, much more clear
Yes.
and stuff. So I think what you say about going for work, I recommend that too. Uh, to come to the close of, is there anything you would like to share or mention that we have not mentioned yet?
I don't know. Nothing
Is
is really
there?
on
Okay, I
mind.
have one.
Yeah.
What was one advice or two that your parents or someone in your family gave it to you that today, helps you?
Whew. It was millions of advices for sure. Cause
Really?
I mean, they're always trying to help you. You know,
Yeah.
they're always by your side,
Mm.
trying to help you. But um, I would say like just never give up, keep
Mm.
fighting.
Yeah.
And I find myself as well that like I really believe that like what you're gonna put in the work,
Mm.
so everything is somehow gonna back to you.
Mm.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? In
Yeah.
a good way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even the situation right now that I got an opportunity to work here
Mm.
is not accident. I really
Mm.
believe that like all the work I
Mm.
put in,
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
kind of like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
well deserved.
Yeah,
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, like you call it, what do you call? Some people call it karma. Some people call
Yeah,
it,
good karma.
yeah, good karma, and some people call it, what do you call? Sow and harvest.
Yeah.
Right? You plant something, you sow something, and then you harvest later on.
Oh,
And
definitely.
yeah, and sometimes the harvest might not come in the way that we think,
Yeah.
but it's always come because
Yeah.
that's how the what do you call, the universe or the system is kind of, I'm going to say build, man. It's kind of how it's formed. Like whatever that you sowing, whatever that you giving today, you will reap the harvest in
Yeah.
some form.
Yeah,
I may
definitely.
I may help someone may help me here, and maybe someone else could help me in completely
Yes.
something else.
Yeah.
So
No, you never know.
yeah, you never know,
You
and
never know.
interesting. But and one conversation that you remember today that you know put smile in your face.
Oh, with whoever?
Yeah, with whoever.
One conversation?
Yeah,
I think. Oh, I'm sorry for that.
it's alright.
Um, well, it's definitely more conversation. But like, mm, with my mom, it's always like nice. So I will divide it a little bit. So
Yeah.
my mom is really helping with like mentally part.
Mm.
So she's always more like emotional. She's helping me like to take care of myself as well. So like she's like, don't forget on yourself and
Yeah.
stuff. And my dad, he's pushing me.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like a different point of view
Yeah.
on the stuff because he was working hard. He's like from poor family. They
Yeah.
didn't have much money. It
Yeah.
was like he had a really hard life. So he
Mm.
had to figure it out by himself.
Yeah.
So he was like fighting,
Mm.
and now he succeed.
Mm.
But I believe it's just because he it's not just like luck.
Mm.
He was putting so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
effort in
Sure.
it to
Yeah.
like
As we said
to
before.
get
Yeah.
yes exactly. So he's always like helping me with like you gotta like step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Sometimes like do something extra,
Mm.
like work now so you can rest later,
Mm.
basically.
What is your, what do you call it? Like if you describe your mom in one word, what would that word be?
It would be one word. That's
Yeah.
very hard. um she's like probably the nicest person, like when it comes to like love.
Yeah.
How do you say, I don't know exactly the word, but like um heart, no, how to
Okay.
say,
Like.
open, no, when she's like very like she's like really caring,
Yeah.
and her love is so strong, it's like I
Mm.
can't explain.
Yeah.
So just like every I know like safe. I'm very calm when I'm like with her. I know like everything is gonna be alright, you know. So like when
Yeah.
she's gonna hug you, then
Yeah.
you just know that like you're at
Yeah.
the right place.
Wow. Wow.
So how to say? There is a word. The word is not
The
coming
the
to
only
me.
word
A
that came
hard.
to me like is tough love, but
Yeah,
tough
could be.
love is more like of course caring, but at the
Yeah.
same time also like pushing you at the same time, but really caring,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
really
In a
caring.
good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
And how about your dad? Like if
My
you have
dad.
one word.
Whoa, my dad. Um, Tough.
Tough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, he's really tough.
yeah. In
Like
so in which way like in a way that like kind of
in a
like pushing
way,
you for good,
yes,
right? Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it might be too much because, of course, like at some point, I crashed a bit
Yeah.
because it was kind of like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But I know he meant it like in the best way.
Mm.
But sometimes, because of his like background and because of his life before,
Yeah.
he can't really like explain it the best like when it comes to like emotional part.
Mm.
So sometimes it just like it was making it he was making it harder for me.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like I understood. But at
Mm.
that point I was feeling mm, like crashed, you know what
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean?
I hear
You
you.
know,
Yeah.
like down and
Mm.
stuff. But deep down I know he meant everything in a good way.
Yeah. Sure.
But sometimes
100%.
it's different. So like my mom is like caring.
Mm.
She knows she really knows like how to say stuff,
Mm. Mm.
which is a little bit harder for my dad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he means it like the best way,
Yeah. Mm.
but sometimes it turns out not in the when it comes to like tone of the voice and stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I really believe it's because of his background and
Yeah. Sure.
how
Yeah.
he was living.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
he had crazy like hard life.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it's sometimes it's not easy for those people to reflect,
Exactly. So I
on
fully
the stuff.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everything it was just like I was really then holding my feelings inside. And like of course after some times I just crashed.
Yeah.
And like
Sure.
I just told him everything, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
straight
I
into his
hear you.
face and like it was kind of like release and then
Mm.
he understood some stuff better. So
Mm.
everything is just about the
Yeah. Yeah.
communication.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I
That's
really feel
interesting.
like I can tell my parents everything
Mm.
and they
Mm.
always gonna be by my side. They
Yeah.
always gonna support me and
Yeah.
stuff. So
And I think that's
this
the
is
most
amazing.
important thing, like for the
Yeah.
kids or people to feel to know that I can tell this person,
Yeah.
you know, whatever that I'm thinking because I'm feeling this way,
Yeah.
and they can try to understand, or sometimes they don't understand, but at least to hear
Yes.
us,
They
and
usually if they don't understand at the moment, usually the life is gonna make them understand
yeah,
later.
yeah,
Yeah, and then they're gonna realize,
I believe
yeah,
that
you
too.
were right.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
My
It's
father
very
also
nice.
was a kind of a tough love,
Mhm.
like yeah, I like you. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna provide everything that you need, for your life. But I'm gonna push you.
Yeah, that's my
yeah,
parents.
yeah,
Basically my dad.
yeah, exactly.
So he's like helping me with everything,
Yeah.
but he's at the same time he's trying to teach me that like not don't take everything as granted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like you gotta
100%.
still work hard. Like I'm gonna help you,
Yeah.
but you gotta appreciate and you gotta work for that. It's not like okay, this is your gym.
Mm.
That's for you. Blah blah. No,
Yeah. Wow.
I'm not taking it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
So yeah, people around something like, oh, that's your dad. He gives you that this. No,
No.
it's not like I'm sitting on my couch
Yeah.
and relying on my parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
So well, I'm trying to work hard.
Yeah.
So whatever I get from them, I'm really trying to work so I can later give it
Yeah.
back to them.
Back to them. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be like okay, for now it's not money.
Yeah.
So but I'm doing different way, you know?
Yeah, sure.
So as much as I can I'm trying to give it back to them.
Exactly.
So like yeah.
Yeah, and you also basically taking advantage on what the getting I mean taking advantage on what is available to you, and
Yeah.
now your parents are being available and
Yeah. Well, I'm really
yeah,
thankful
yeah,
for that
exactly, yeah,
opportunity
yeah,
because it's like, of course, it's very great
mm,
because not not many people
yeah,
can have like that good conditions as
mm,
I have.
oh,
But so I really appreciate it.
mm,
But that's the same thing. I'm not taking it as like a granted, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
because like I could. Most of the young people coming from rich families, they're
mm,
just like they do not really care.
no,
They're just relying on their parents, and
yeah,
they're
sure,
like, I don't have to do anything.
mm,
Well, I don't, but
mm,
that's not what is making me happy.
mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I want to be successful. I want to help the people. I want to enjoy life as much as I
yeah,
can.
yeah.
But I want to work.
Yeah, sure, 100%. Beside training and you running your own business, is there anything like hidden talents? You know,
My
something
hidden
that,
talent.
yeah, something that you,
So, my mom always wanted me to be an actor.
okay,
So, I always knew like I was never like very patient, so I couldn't like watch films or stuff for long, but I was always just watching those like in between, how to say, advertisement.
yeah,
You,
like commercials and
yeah,
stuff,
like
yeah,
commercial
yeah.
stuff, yeah. I knew everything, like I learned by heart, and I
Oh,
was just like imitating, you know.
oh,
Yeah, so at some point I was really, and even when I was younger,
yeah,
I really liked to like sing,
yeah,
and then as well like those literature stuff, like poesy and
yeah,
stuff.
boys, yeah,
Yeah, so I was really into it. I really liked that.
yeah,
So I was thinking to like work in a theater,
yeah.
yeah, and or like an actor,
Mm.
but then I was just like, nah,
Nah.
that's not really like. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
maybe in another life.
Yeah. So today, like, if you are not at training and you are not working with someone, what are you doing, like, in your rest days?
I usually really like, I'm very family person.
Mm-hmm.
So since my sister has kids, I really like to spend time with them.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Then with my grandma,
Yeah.
again, just like helping my family as much as I can.
Mm.
Yeah.
They are living closer to you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Really
Yeah.
close. We live in Košice, so like the same city.
City, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So
That's
it's
amazing.
amazing. Yeah.
Wow. I'm really happy to talk to you and get to know you. And hopefully we will meet even your boyfriend as well.
That would be very nice. That
Yeah.
would be very
And
nice.
have a talk.
I would the
And that would be
same.
interesting. Yeah. So I'm
Thank you
very
very
happy
much.
to
I'm happy
meet
too.
you.
Thank
Yeah.
you for the opportunity. It was really nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
Thank you. And
very
hopefully
much.
you enjoy your first podcast.
Yeah, I really did enjoy it. It was nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it too.
Thank you.
So, yes, we
See
are
you.
out and see you later.
See
Ciao.
you.
This
Thank
is
you.
Voices Unleashed.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye bye.